continue our special lessons about Jewish family and how we build our good Jewish family. And we know, we talked about that last time, that one of the great mistakes about love is to think that love is a feeling. Why it's a mistake to think that love is feeling? Because any feelings passed away. In the end, all feelings disappeared. Anger, and envy, or that you are happy, any feelings, they are limited. And we want love that will be forever. And in Judaism, we relate to our feelings only as some revelation of our world perception, our view on the world. Feelings, they are always only result of your philosophy, of your perception of a life. And if I'll give you an example. If you change your view, your feeling will disappear. For example, you are angry with someone, and suddenly you discover that this one that you angry with, it's your mother. I didn't know. Okay, yes, I didn't know. Sorry. Or if you are happy, you are feel happy, everything is wonderful, but suddenly, it's a good example. It's when some wife tells to her husband that they get some ticket from her work that they can go to a restaurant for free, and everything that you'll invite there, it will be for free. He said, "Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, wonderful." He went to a restaurant, invite the meal, not what is tasty, but what is the most expensive. And he find the wine, not what he liked, but what's the most expensive. And this, and then he was very, very happy. And in the end, they brought him cake. It was it was written 50 years old. It was his birthday, and his wife lied to him that it's from her work. He pay for that. Now he's not so happy, right?
Not so much.
But it's the same situation. What changed? Change only your perception of reality. It's the same reality. You just discover that you pay for that, but except of that, the same food, the same wine, the same cake, everything is the same. So what changed? Your view. And we understand that our feelings, they are result of your view. All feelings. And when we understand, what love is it, and when you understand that, and you try to live by that, then you will be in love. So what love is it? Love is revelation of a Shekhinah. Rabbeinu Bechayei says that then when when it's written that a Shekhinah, it means that Hashem's divine appearance, presence, divine presence, we call Shekhinah, that is love. I know I'll read it in Hebrew and then I'll translate. I want that you hear that in Hebrew, that though that not everybody understands that, and it's a little bit difficult language, but you should know that that you've heard that in like a source of that. You've heard for sure that Rabbeinu Bechayei and other our scholars, they said that the meaning of Shekhinah, it's love, and love it's Shekhinah. He read like this: זהו שאמר באהבה מסותרת, והיא השכינה הנסתרת ונקראת אהבה. השכינה נקראת אהבה. אהבה it's love. כעניין שכתוב, טובה תוכה מסתרת. אהבה, הבא מאהבה, כלומר מן השכינה. That is the meaning of love. And when you understand that, we understand the words of Rabbi Akiva that he says, if this couple were they deserved, Hashchina benehem. But in what does it mean deserves? There are people that say, well, what can I do? I didn't deserve that I will have a good wife. What can I do? It's not my fault. No, in Hebrew, deserve, it you can understand in two ways. One way, deserve is something that you get something for free. This is deserve. You deserve some good relation, or you, so it's you have good relation. But there is another meaning of deserve. It's something that you did something in order to get that. And zachu shchina benem. Zachu, Rabbi Akiva says that zikichu. They clean themselves, they prepare themselves, they elevate themselves. And in this way, they reach this level that a Shekhinah start to be present between them. Between them, it's not saying that he's here, she's here, and Shekhinah between them. No, between them it means them. They are Shekhinah. They, between them, that among them. This is the idea of Shekhinah. Benehem, it's among them. They understand that their family that they build, they are like it's something that some spiritual essence, it's spiritual existence that appear in masculine and feminine shades or faces. Men represent male aspect of Shekhinah, and wife, female, mass aspect. We are not, each of us, two autonomous or individuals. We are not two separate persons. They decided that we'll build family. We are each of us separate, each of us autonomic, and we want to build together some family. No, it's wrong perception. We create something oneness. That man, me, like is the only aspect of this oneness. And this oneness, this is love. This is Shekhinah. This is the ability to be, to get out of your self and include in yourself somebody else. And you see, me, you mean here also. That is the meaning of love. And that kind of things, it have to be declared. You have to declare that to your wife, not just to have that in your heart, but to say her openly. And she has to say to you it openly, that you talk about it. We are built here something spiritual level of reality. We build something holy, something very, very high. That's why we want to get married, not for any other reason, because any other reason we can reach without being married. Children, we can everything. You not have to be married for that. We married in order to build something holy, something Gilui Shechina. And because of that, when someone get married, Chazal said about them, that all their transgressions they annulled, they swept out.
When they get married?
They disappeared. Why?
If they get married, when they get married?
Yes. Since when someone married, all his previous sins, they disappeared. Why? Because you be like ontologically, it's like in philosophy of well, it is ontologically you be somebody else. It's not your sins. It's not your transgressions. Now you became, if you build oneness with her, you became something like somebody else. Yeah, please, you want to say something?
Yeah, like, what if you marry again? Is your sin get forgiven?
Again?
I mean, like, you find another woman, you get divorced, you marry
Ah,
again. Does the
yes,
same
yes,
thing happen
yes,
again?
yes. You became be someone else. And in order to explain that, I want to tell you some story that happened to me and my daughter. It was 20 years ago. My daughter was 4 years old, and one day I sit in the kitchen and I ate a banana, and my daughter asked me, "Do you like banana?" And in Hebrew, like and love is the same word. You love banana? I say yes. She says, and me too. So and suddenly I understood that it's very stupid to say that I love banana, because what now I'll tell her? I love you much more than banana, like a million tons of banana. That is my love for you. No, of course not. So it's different. Okay, so if different, why you call the same name? And since then, we decided in our family that we wouldn't say love about anything that not connected, that you're not see its infinity. And I tell her immediately, no, I make mistake. I don't love banana. Banana is tasty to me. I love you. And since then, I don't say about book that I love this book, except if only if it's Torah. But if some book is interesting, shoes they are suit to me, my car is comfortable to me. I don't love my car. No, there are some like I love my car. You saw some like stickers. I don't love New York, or I love I can feel good in some place. It's Allah Shalaim. It's infinite. I love in Yerushalayim because it's infinite. Everything, love, it's only to something that's infinite. And since then, when I say to my wife or to my children that I love them, they understand that they say something very, very serious. It's something very deep. It's not just, I love you, and I love herring also.
Is the reason why the love is only for something infinite because as an individual you're only capable of loving something infinite, or because the love itself is a product of the infinite?
It's a product of infinite only. Yeah.
So the love is like a reflection of the infinite.
Yes.
Which is the...
Exactly.
That's why the other day I love Stu, my wife, that passed away 17 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
For me, she's still alive because she's infinite.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm. And Rabbi Akiva says about that, this is holiest holy. This is the highest thing. Love. And that's why I think all the world, they look for this kind of love. They don't understand it. They don't aware about that. They think that they want someone will understand them, someone will appreciate them. They think that they need some beauty, some sexual joy. No, they don't understand that. People, most of the people in the world, they search the world. They look for love. And think about what's the main subject that all culture in the world talks about that. Literature, cinema, theater, ballet, opera, painting, everything that exists, all culture, all art that exists in the world. What's the main subject that they talk about that? About love. 90% of all masterpieces in the world about love. All songs, all poems, all romance, they talk about love. Why? Because they not understand. They like intuitive. They feel that it's something goddess, something holy. They don't know how to reach that, to express that, or to understand that. So they think that she is nice girl, or she is beautiful. It means that she is good. I can have love with her. But really, no. Really, they won't have. Most of the people, most of those artists and the stage directors and the movie directors or the singers, they are or lonely or divorced or all kind of strange thing that they have in their head. They don't have real good family, good normal relationship. They don't have, most of them. Why? Because they don't understand the real meaning of love. They think that love is feeling, or love is something that you enjoy. But love is something else. It's a journey that you learn how to love. And you should always remember that it's something transcendental. It's not like a regular life. So what we should do, how we can get this love. There are few conditions, and we will talk in our lessons, in this lesson, next lesson, B'ezrat Hashem, those conditions that they can help people to love. First condition is that you have to respect your spouse. Respect, yes, it's not enough love here. I teach all kind of groups of people that I used to ask them, what do you think? What's the more important, or what do you should prefer in your family? Love or respect each other? Of course, the best thing is together, love and respect. But if you have to choose or that, what is more important? What do you say?
When my father was nifter, my mother asked me, what do you want to put on the tombstone? So I said, I don't know if I loved him more or respected him more.
It's very, very deep expression. Very deep expression, exactly.
Is it like fear and love of Hashem?
Yes.
Like you can't love Hashem if you don't fear Him. No, not really.
Yes.
It's
Exactly.
love, it's,
Yeah. That is written in a book. It goes, רצה הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכות, just a moment. I have to find this. No, I'm not finding it now, but you should know that it's written that it's impossible to love Hashem without fear of Hashem. It's impossible to fear Hashem without love Him. Because if you fear Him, so it's only that some monster. It have to be together, those two feelings together. That like a fear, it's not that you're afraid, you're not scared. You appreciate so much that it's like a fear. So the same thing. It's people have to relate to each other in their family. It's impossible in this way to react like this to every people, to everybody. It's good, but it's impossible almost. But to your wife, it's possible. First thing, it's respect, and what I pay attention that singles they answered me to this question that love is more important than respect, and those people that they married already, the same respect is more important than love. What does it mean respect? It's not say, oh, you are your honor, or I only appreciate you. It's not that way. It means respect. It means that you want to I don't know how to say it in English. Likabel oto. It's like to receive, accept it. Yeah, accept him as she is. It's difficult. She's doing this and kind of things. Okay, we'll talk. We'll have lessons how we should make conflict with them, with our spouse, how we should figure out our relation. But those things, it's like it's second level. In the first level, I have to accept. First of all, without judging, without criticize, I accept. Now I have some problems with her, so I can ask her for a favor, for or that she should can do something for me, because this what she is doing is difficult. It's hard to me to accept you as you are in this point. So please help me. Don't do that and that, or please do this and this and that. We can talk about that, but general approach, general like a basis level, it's accept as she is. I'll tell you something that people come to me for counseling, marriage counseling, and they I mean shlom bayit. I make shlom bayit to people. One day came to me some couple that that husband was like a lot of energy and laughing and good mood, and his wife, she's like a very uh, introvert and very quiet and and I said, okay, so what's the problem? They say, we all love each other very much. I can die for her. I appreciate her, and she loves me. Okay. So what's the problem? He says, everything is good, except one thing. No, what? She is very cold to me. Cold. You don't say in English like this? Yeah. She is cold to me.
Okay.
She's not so excited about me. I'm dying for her, and she's no. And it bothered me, it disturbed me, and I don't know what to do.
What does she say?
I asked, what you say? She says, yes, of course I am cold to him because he's insult me all the time. Insult me. I say,
He insults her.
why you insult her? She says, no, I never insult her. Never. She says, yes, he insulted me. He called me stupid. I say, yeah, you call her stupid? He says, me? No, never. I say her, my little stupidness. I don't know how to say it in English. In Hebrew, it's a tipshonet ktana. tipshonet sheli. Huh?
Dummy, I don't know.
My fool, my little fool.
my fool, my foolish love, my foolish. He said, because I love her. I don't mean that she is stupid. I say just it's like a funny word. It's like no. It's.
Funny, huh?
And she says yes, and he called me ice cream. Ice cream. He says, yes, I called here ice cream, so what? What's the problem? What it is ice cream? Ice cream is something sweet and cold. And that's what she is.
What does she call him?
No. She is modest and quiet and like this. So I told him some example, like a mashal. I say, about 300 years ago in Europe, it was some violin, that master of violin, that his name was Stradivarius. He lived in Italy. And he was the greatest master of building violin and cellos. And he was so special that the violin that he create, they make sound that no other violin can make the same sound. No cello, no violin. And if someone that he doesn't know so well to play in a violin, when he take this Stradivarius, he make no good sounds, nothing. But someone expert, someone good musician, when he played Stradivarius, he makes sound that they called honey sound. Honey sound. Very, very special sound. I've heard some this Stradivarius. It was really very special sound. Each violin, there are, in all the world, there are about 24 violin and cellos together by Stradivarius. Each of them cost from $4 to $16 million each violin. Very special. And you know, your wife, she's very special. What I see in her, she's like a Stradivarius violin. And you drummed on her like a drum, boom, 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 like darbuka. How say in trump is a trump.
Bongo. Bongo drum.
Bongo, like you say, boom, 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 boom. That's what your approach to her. Change your attitude, and you'll see that you love her, you not respect her. He says, okay, I'll think about. They went and they didn't come back. And after half a year, about approximately a few months, he came back with a lot of flowers, big bouquet of flowers and wine and some chocolate. And he wanted to express his that. He says, everything changed. Itapech, everything opposite. It's some other world.
What did she say?
No, if she wouldn't say it, he wouldn't come with that. So, what does it mean that we love someone? It means that we aware of his or her infinity. That is the fear comes from, that you don't know where it's go to, how high thing is it, and you should feel that you are that the fact that you are married here, you are chosen. It's something very special. So I tell you another story that someone else come to my home, and again the same story. He doesn't. They don't have good connection with wife. This, and he says, "Listen, Rabbi, I'll tell you truth. I don't feel that she is not infinite. She's hardly normal. she's." She's not so special. I didn't. I'm not chosen. I say, but why? He says that she's
How long were they married?
10 years, something like that, even more. He said, no, she's not so worthwhile. And I told him, okay, I will give you example and tell me what do you think. It's written really that, but think that like a hypothetical situation, that before your soul come to this world, HaKadosh Baruch Hu asks your soul, you can choose everything that you want in this world that you are going to be. So you can choose to be or a very rich man, very, very rich man, or very famous person, or like a Nobel Prize winner, or something very, very honored and and respected and famous, also famous person. Or you can be you have a lot of power. You can be like a president or someone very is a lot of power. Or fourth possibility, that you'll have good marriage. What do we choose from all those four things? He says marriage, good marriage. And also, it's impossible to be like a rich and famous. No, if you'll be rich, it will be that nobody will know about it. If you're famous, you won't be rich. You'll be only famous, and you'll have a lot of money to spend, but you won't be rich. So only one of those things you will have. What will you choose? He says, good marriage. Say, okay. Now, let's say that you choose to be rich. How we can be rich? One day you sit in your home, and you bought some lotto ticket that you can be in one day some $5 billion, and you make this lotto, and you are the winner. You get this $5 billion. Oh, we are happy, everything wonderful, great. And then you fell asleep, and accidentally people took your things from your table, and they put in garbage, and in this ticket with $5 billion was on table, and maybe yourself mistakenly you thought that it's some napkins. You say napkins. You did like this, and you throw it, and you throw it in garbage. Now you woke up, and suddenly you say, "Where is the ticket?" No, it was in table. Yeah, in table. Where is it? It's in the garbage. In the garbage. Where is this garbage? He ran away. It's empty pot, cap, empty. Where is the garbage? I throw it in the public garbage. You went, you see huge garbage things full. He said, "Oh, I'm so happy. It's not empty. It means that it's there." Would you look for this ticket in this garbage?
$5 billion.
For each piece of paper, for each thing there.
Oh,
$5 billion
well,
pieces
if
of
it's you find, I was thinking you find the bag with all your stuff in it first, and then you know it's in that bag, and then you.
No. You knew ahead. You knew ahead that it's there, but you don't know where your bag. It's mountain of garbage.
For $5 billion.
Would you, for $5 billion, you'll probably.
It's probably going to be on top because it was recently thrown out. Yeah.
Maybe it's in the end. But you will look for, you will maybe hire some people that they will guard your garbage, that nobody will take from you no, you wouldn't. No?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
kind of
trust
risky
people,
hiring people.
yeah.
They might
If you will, so if it will be $5 billion, tell me if you won't go. Tell me where is
I
it?
wouldn't hire people because I have seen too many
Hire.
movies.
Okay. Maybe they will. Okay, but you will make a lot of effort to find this ticket, right? So this ticket is your wife. That's what she is. You think that she's garbage, but really, she worth much more than what you see. Why? Because you told me that you will choose good marriage and not power, not be famous, not be clever, or not that and that. No, you understand that the best thing in the world that can be best dream in the world. Think about the greatest dream that you can have in this world is good marriage. And you talk about your wife, she's not worthwhile. Make an effort. Look for her. Struggle for her. Struggle for your love. Try to save her, your spouse. If she is so terrible, okay, divorce. You shouldn't live with her. But if you not divorce, it's a waste of time that you just live like a miserable and you don't know what she is. And if it's difficult, if you cannot do that, so go to counseling, go to psychologist to do something. You have to invest in your wife.
I want to know your opinion on why you think so many people today need marriage counseling, whereas maybe 100, 200, 300 years ago they didn't need it probably as much.
There are a lot of reasons. One of the reasons that if 200 years ago or 100 years ago even, people couldn't manage to live alone. They were forced to be together. So the psychologists weren't exist 100 years ago. It was no such a thing, psychology. It's about Freud. He was the first. He started this counseling about 150 years ago. He started this.
This was the job of the rabbi before Freud.
Yes, they went to rabbis, and rabbis help.
So a lot of Jewish psychology,
Mhm.
Freud just.
Yes. So, to summarize it, I will tell you. And when you live like this, about that, Rabbi Akiva says, all songs that written in Torah, all books, they are all books of Torah, they are holy. But Song of Songs, this is holiest holy. קודש הקודשים. כל הספרים הם קודש, אבל שיר השירים זה קודש הקודשים. Why? Because this is talk about love between man and woman that represent our love to הקדוש ברוך הוא. That Knesset Israel love את קדוש ברוך הוא. And when this is your approach to your family, a lot of problems, small problems, they disappeared. You have still what to work to do, but I would say a lot of those problems that people have, they just disappeared. They don't exist. Then they relate to each other in this way. Be'ezrat Hashem, I wish to you this kind of family.